Hi guys, this is Flavour Baby and today I'll be showing you how to make my super spicy tuna steaks. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Right, let's get started. You're going to need 3 onions, 1 pepper and 1 scotch bonnet. Now this recipe is super spicy, so if you like spice but you don't really like that really big kick, I would suggest using half a scotch bonnet. If you really can't handle spice very much and you order a korma for a curry, I'd say just stick to using 1 chilli, maybe half a chilli. Now we're going to chop up our onion, pepper and scotch bonnet. You can now pop them to the side. You now want to get your tuna steaks and add them to a large bowl, combining your onions and your peppers. Leave your scotch bonnet to the side for later. Right, onto the seasonings. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of curry powder, turmeric and paprika, 1 tablespoon of ginger, black pepper, salt, chili powder and garlic powder. You can also use fresh garlic powder if you like instead, but I find that the bulbs on fresh garlic just go out of date so fast and I'm literally a self-confessed cheapskate. We then want 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Please don't go crazy with the garam masala because it has such an overpowering taste and I've literally ruined dishes before going crazy with it. Now we're going to add a squirt of brown sauce, ketchup, some soy sauce and honey. I'd say this works out at about 1 large tablespoon. One thing I have realised doing these recipes is that when seasoning, I literally follow this weird cooking voice in my head that says when enough is enough. The voice will literally be like, no, that's enough seasonings, no, you need a bit more of that ginger. So I just follow that. So I'm working really hard to try and get everything together for you and make sure that everything is accurate. I also add 1 teaspoon of hot sauce, but again, if you are not about that spice life, just leave it, don't do it, because I'm not here to kill anybody. You now want to get mixing all this together using your hands. Really get in there and make sure everything is coated. I would now recommend leaving this to marinate for about 6 hours. You can do it for 2 or you can even cook it now, but for the best flavour I'd definitely say marinate it for 6 hours. It's usually overnight. This time I did cook it straight away and it was still really delicious and full of flavour. Now your marinade is done, you want to remove the tuna steaks and put them to the side. Now get your pan and add some oil, and this is when you're going to add your scotch bonnet or your chilli, whichever you've chose. Leave this to brown, turning it in the pan for about a minute, then add your onions and your peppers. Leave these to brown, moving them around occasionally. Whilst you're waiting for them to brown, get the bowl that you seasoned everything in and add 1.5 cups of water, and you want to re-season the water with everything that we've seasoned before. What I'll do is I'll leave all the seasonings that we need in the video. Give that a good mix, then head back over to your browned onions and add the tuna steaks. You want to brown these on each side. When they're visibly browned, add your stock that you made before and on a high heat get all this bubbling. Now turn the heat right down and cover. Leave this for 20 minutes. When you go back, flip your steaks and add a tablespoon of corn flour. This will help to thicken the gravy. At this point, you may want to add some more water. Don't go crazy, only about 1/4 cup and then recover. Go back in a further 30 minutes. At this point, your gravy should be perfect and your steaks cooked nicely. However, you may need an extra 5 or 10 minutes, but just remember, if it's too thick, add a little water. If it's too watery, add a little more corn flour. Now enjoy. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe. If you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, Nothing But Flavour Baby, and like us on Facebook, Flavour Baby.